Welcome to Bit by Bit Gaming Edition, the show where two nerdy friends hang out and play games. I'm Cipher.
And I'm Jaedin, and today we are starting Super Castlevania IV for the Switch Castlevania Collections.
Nice.
Or something. Whatever it's actually called. Super Castlevania IV, let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's a great start.
That was a cool logo.
First game that we're playing for the Super Nintendo.
Mm-hmm. Man, look at these graphics, they're so much better. Why are there like trilobites? Oh, those aren't trilobites, those are like
Those are spiders.
crazy centipedes. Pretty good intro. They put a lot of effort into that.
How? I'm hitting start. Did it start? I don't know.
Nice.
I don't like. I kind of remember this, but I don't remember if it's the beginning of the game or just like the intro thing. Ooh.
Right, yeah, I don't know.
It's a bat. It has to be Dracula, obviously. Obviously.
I would imagine.
Every 100 years, the forces of good mysteriously start to weaken. Thus, the power of Dracula starts to revive itself.
Huh.
His power grows stronger and stronger every 100 years. I mean, that would mean that eventually Dracula would outpower everything at some point.
I think so. Unless it just means that during that 100 years it grows stronger and stronger until he's beaten down again. And then he has to regrow it.
Yeah. Dracula has revived many times, however, his sinister actions have been consistently thwarted by the Belmont family. It's been 100 years since the last confrontation between Dracula and the Belmont family. But now the serenity of Transylvania is being threatened by destructive forces. Uh-huh. On a dark and eerie night, Dracula rose from his grave to unleash his destructive power over the countryside. Once again, Simon Belmont is called upon to destroy Dracula. With only his whip and courage, he sets out to restore peace to Transylvania. That's interesting, like, once again, Simon Belmont is called upon to destroy Dracula, but this is supposed to be a remake of the first one? Of the original
it's like they know it's a
Castlevania?
remake, I guess. They know it's a remake, so they're like, once again.
Like, yeah, it makes it seem like he's done this before, which would then put him like, yep,
Right, that
that's
would be
not me.
different.
So that was just some intro. See, I tried hitting
Oh.
plus or start before, and it didn't do anything. So I'm like, all right, cool, work, I guess. But then now it's doing it fine. I don't know. Ooh, what's your name? Simon.
Oh, this is awesome. That would make sense. Yeah, that's a little strange. You're Simon, but you get to choose your name.
Yeah. Ooh.
Damn. He is beefy and showing a lot of leg there. Wow.
Oh, this is okay. Controls are a little.
Not what I expected from the NES games, you know.
Now I can do these little whip motions now.
Whoa. What?
Yeah, heck yeah, and I can like hit up and diagonal and
Oh,
stuff.
shoot.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I had no idea. I've never played this game before.
Ah, you're in for a fucking treat. I was trying to like stay on top of it as much as I could, but you just can't. And you eventually
Oh.
just fall
Oh,
into it.
interesting.
Ooh, yeah.
Damn. This is neat. Hey, it actually says block, so we know what that is now.
Oh, heck yeah.
The backgrounds are way cooler. What? You can go in the background? What?
Right?
That's so cool.
Oh,
But the armor he
it's so
wears and
good.
stuff, it makes it feel a little different. Like, it feels like he's like an ancient Roman or something.
Yeah,
Like some sort of like fantasy thing a little.
I can't say I ever really understood why they chose that.
Mm-hmm.
Or like how it even makes sense for like really anything.
Mm-hmm.
I
What
don't
was
know.
that? What did you just get?
Uh I don't I'm not sure what you mean. I didn't really see what I
The
got.
Oh,
How do you
that's cool. Yeah, how do you use that?
No, no, stop. I don't really know.
Oh, maybe do you need to set your controller or something?
Like I'm trying to remember. That's attack, that's jump. Usually it's up in attack, but now it just attacks upward.
Right, yeah, that makes
Is there
sense.
a
There's like an extra button or something that you're
insert
missing.
frame display settings, manual load?
Shit.
No, I'm not entirely sure. I don't
Well, we might
recall.
want to figure that one out. Shoot. It's not. I'm trying to remember the Super Nintendo original
Oh,
whatchamacallit,
wait, there it is.
controller.
I got it.
Nice.
Cause it dawned on me, cause I'm like, okay, well, Super Nintendo had like the LR buttons. They had. Then it's
Right.
like, wait, the Switch has 4 top buttons, so I use the other ones, and that
Mm-hmm.
works. So
Okay,
they
cool.
went away from using like the button combination, um,
Mm-hmm.
and just went to using one button. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I need to go up there. Ugh.
Is it a little bit harder to control now that you have so you have extra control over the whip, but does that mean that it's actually sometimes doing things that you didn't want it to do?
No, not really.
Oh, sweet.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of hard to describe because like it'll get some. Oh, before I go any further, this is so fucking cool.
Whoa,
Like
sweet.
you just use them as like a whip catch thing. I
Heck yeah.
fucking love that. Like,
That's so cool.
yeah. But no, I don't. I guess I don't really notice a difference. Um,
Mm-hmm.
because now everything that your whip does is an attack. Like even doing this will like
Right.
block um like
Oh, wow.
projectile shots.
That's so
So
cool.
yeah, and it does do damage, but it's not as much damage as like
The full
straight up
whip.
attacking, yeah, fully with it.
Mm-hmm.
Um
Interesting.
oh, those are
Nice.
back. Of course, I guess if it's a remake, it would be, I suppose.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
dang it.
Yep, yeah, you're right.
So like right there, I just tried to do up an attack for the weapon,
Mm-hmm.
and then was like, oh shit, that's right. It's just one
Yep.
button now. So besides like just getting used to something, I don't really notice
Yeah.
too much of a difference.
Okay.
Which is, you know, pretty cool, I think.
Mm-hmm. Heck yeah.
Ah! I didn't even see
Whoa,
those
those are weird.
fucking horse heads.
That's so weird. They can fly too? What?
Well, of course they can fly, because why wouldn't they? No.
Wow. But that's kind of cool because you're like in a barn or whatever. You're like in the horse stable, or you were in the horse stable down below.
Yeah,
So that
I was trying to
the
think like, okay, I'm in a stable, but how does that get me closer to Dracula's castle? But I guess like if it's like the
Mhm.
front stables of the castle, I guess it would make sense.
Right, right. Yeah, because you're like inside the gate of the
Yeah,
grounds, right? So yeah.
yeah.
It looks so anime. I think maybe that's what it is. It looks very anime now. Even the motions of the whip,
Yeah,
that just reminds me of an anime. It's very like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure or something.
I've never actually seen that. Like I've seen clips, but like
What?
I've never actually watched it.
I am surprised that you haven't seen it. I think
Dude,
you'd like it.
Dragon Ball Super has been out for like what, 12, 14 years now, and I'm just getting to that.
Okay, good point.
Like, not that I don't know.
Oh shit. Oh, you gotta hit the head of the thing. That's kind of neat. That looks so goofy.
I should say too, just for people watching, that I have played this. This was the only one that I owned as a
Hmm,
kid, with Super Castlevania.
right.
Um, so I played this extensively. It has been a
Mm-hmm.
while, but I like, yeah, this is one that I'm actually used to playing.
Right.
It also seems weird now that I'm looking at it. Like, why didn't it show that map to begin with?
Huh. Yeah. That would have been
Like,
helpful.
because like the first time we see it is like, oh yeah, you're here, but then you also pass that, and now you're here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking spiders. These
Hmm.
weird bush people, grass people, grass
Leaf.
monsters.
Leaf.
It wouldn't be a Castlevania game if a goddamn spider didn't hit me with their fucking shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you think they're just shitting out little spiders?
I mean, you saw it. How the fuck you? Oh,
Whoa, little hedgehog
first,
guys. That's cool.
first incarnation of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Nice. These are Sonic's babies. Aw, poor little
Wait,
guys.
should I go? Okay.
Whoa, there were a whole bunch of lights down there.
Yeah, I wasn't about to go down there though. A bunch of like
Do you
spikes and stuff.
should you? Oh, true. Do you need to save it? I mean, would it be
No,
good? I don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
Alright.
I mean, I'm not a fan of like redoing a bunch of stuff, but also I don't really recall. Um, oh, Did you
That's
hear
cool.
that? That sounds so funny. Or so cool. Like it's just like, oh,
Oh no, I can't hear that.
oh
Oh,
man.
interesting.
Ah, damn
Oh shit. Oh man, those birds.
flying shits, I swear.
Yeah.
It's always the flying things every game. Oh man. No, it's fine.
Oh,
But now I kind of wish you could hear like, can you hear the music at all?
just a little bit. It goes in and out so much. I don't know why. I can like barely. I
I
get
think
little
it's just
snippets here and there.
how I think it's just how I have it set up, I think.
Maybe.
Um
Oh my god, I want that box set of Castlevania soundtracks so bad.
I mean, well, yeah, I was thinking like maybe they'd be on like Spotify or something. They could just listen to them, but I don't know that.
No, some of the newer ones are, but definitely not
Oh,
the older ones. Yep.
gotcha.
Oh, I've
Ah.
looked. I definitely have tried. I mean, I have what's uh Castlevania 2 soundtrack, which I got like ages ago.
Ah.
You know, but I have like the old MP3s, but yeah.
Yeah, this music is like very like upbeat and just like I
Mm.
would recommend like if you don't hear it, then like definitely oh my god.
Wow. This is so neat.
Yeah. Uh, I didn't think I
That
was
was
going to
fast.
defeat her. Yeah, like do
Wow.
more damage than what I thought I was going to do. I don't know. I guess like playing the older games makes me
Did
very
you do
like,
that with
oh
your
yeah.
eyes closed? Like what in the world?
No.
Like how did he not get turned to stone?
Not that kind of Medusa. Different Medusa.
Different Medusa. That's her sister. Medina.
Oh, jeez. There's lots of food in this one. Um,
That's cool.
well, yeah, like I was saying, like the other games because it have been so much harder that it's almost like I'm basically just preparing myself to die at any moment.
Ah, right.
But like it seems to be more like laid back, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. This
More
one
of just
seems more
like
like a. Mhm.
just more like a good romp instead of just like a
Right.
hardcore, you need to
Mhm.
memorize all these things that are happening and try to
Mhm.
find a pattern or a path through it or something.
Yeah, it's really interesting that change between the platforms, but also like maybe as more people are getting interested in video games, they're like, we want to make this more fun and less puzzling. I don't know.
Yeah. Ah, you fucker. See, just the music change. Like for you, I would actually recommend like after this is posted up and that to actually like
Hmm.
listen to the music.
Yeah, that's a good
Um,
point.
and or I guess too, because that's also hard to say because um I also don't want to get copyright struck. So maybe like just find like some other playthrough, I guess, of it maybe that like
Oh, sure.
has the music to it because it's very all the music fits to the stage, which I mean, like okay, duh,
Hmm.
right? But um like it's very this sounds more like ambient than like
Whoa,
your
okay.
other music it's not as
Mm-hmm.
like you wouldn't hear like bloody tears here.
Right,
This
right,
is
right.
more like it's more like a sounds more like a flute or something playing.
Oh, wow.
Um, yeah.
Nice. So many candles.
And meats.
Yum.
I also kind of feel like this is more of a prelude to like the DS games where it's like, oh, there's actual like
Mm.
secret like walls that and you can crawl. I forgot you could crawl. Oh my god. Or not crawl, but like waddle.
Do
I don't know
that
what's the term for
crouch
it.
thing.
Yeah. So I think you could do that in Castlevania Legends, I think.
Oh, maybe you're
Um
right. Yeah, that's cool.
ah ah
I like that bad guy.
ah my ear itches. It's like, oh god,
Nice.
I need to get this one.
All right, edit this one out. All right.
No, it's not.
It's all staying in. It's all gold, baby.
No, I just love how like you'll see it more later on too, where like I don't know, it just feels like they added a lot more like um I don't know how to say it. Like a lot more interesting, not just interesting enemies, but like it's not just like these guys, right? Like you kill them, but then they just become multiple smaller ones, and it's like they're
Hmm.
like the enemies are more in depth than just
Yeah.
like, oh, here's a bat or here's something that you just hit a few times.
Right.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Wow.
Something told me it was gonna happen, but I was like, no, it's not falling yet. You got time. And then just no.
Nope.
Oh, those guys again. Ah! I don't know why in every Castlevania game that I play, I have to jump everywhere. And it's like, there's things I can jump into to hurt myself, but it doesn't stop me from trying to
Hmm.
jump all over the place.
Hmm.
Oh, that's another thing too. If I hold
Whoa.
down, I can extend how far.
Whoa. That's neat.
Yeah, I really fucking love this game. I think this was also too. I'll have to check the timeline of it, but I want to say like maybe this game came out after Indiana Jones. So it was kind of one of those things of like, yeah, Indiana Jones like swinging on whips and stuff, and then like this comes out and it's like, yeah, I'm doing the same thing. Like it was just cool.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, definitely like I don't know, it's just fun. I don't know. It's
Hmm.
this brings oh shit. That's just player error. Like it wasn't even a difficult area, like comparatively to like the other Castlevanias. It was just like you just need
Right.
to make a
Hmm.
jump. No enemies around, nothing stopping you. You just didn't have the ability to do it.
Hmm.
Like, uh,
You couldn't jump.
I couldn't. I literally couldn't jump. Oh shit. I almost feel like compared to the other Castlevanias so far, this is like the most like there's so much like emptiness.
Yeah.
It feels almost bare. in comparison.
Yep. Hmm.
It's like,
Well, but at the same time, like the um, what what am I trying to think of? It's like the well, I mean, there's a lot more sort of background stuff, like the whatever you want to call these, the blocks are um, filled with little details, which is interesting.
yeah.
But yeah, in terms of like there's not a lot going. Like you have a lot of time between enemies so far, anyway. I don't know if that changes as you go further, but
Yeah, I don't quite remember. I mean, maybe it does.
mm,
But like,
mhm,
yeah, it's an interesting like you're saying, like they almost like they tried to, I don't know how to correctly say it, but like to go from like here's a game
mhm,
um to here's like almost like an art style, or like a like they're going for more like visual than just like
mhm,
here's a game with a bunch of enemies that you need to try and get through. Like
mhm.
they're really trying to show the area and show off the graphics of the Super Nintendo and like what else you can do and stuff like that. Oh
Right,
shit,
right, right.
shit.
Oh.
That was so, man, what is,
Wow.
I don't, what's, I I couldn't, oh, there's your eyeballs.
Yes.
Oh, there was one eyeball.
Oh, just one. Hmm.
Oh, you bitch.
I mean, I have to admit, most of the enemies are kind of um, more interesting looking. There's like more detail and stuff. But that dragon skeleton looks the same, basically, just slightly better. But like the things that the other guys do, those water creatures with that weird spitting effect, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
The Yeah, I
Oh,
mean, like everything obviously looks better.
oh, I just figured out you can like
Oh,
you don't
move in
just
the
you
air.
don't just jump that direction. Like you actually can
Mhm.
like move yourself in the air.
That's cool.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Damn.
It is still hard sometimes to tell the platform from the background, though. I noticed.
Um, a little bit, but like I feel like this is a lot better than some of the other games
Okay. Hmm.
where like there were times when I wasn't even sure if I was like, this is a dead end, where do I go? And it's like
Right.
you saw the stairs going down, but I couldn't. I was just like, there's nothing here. Because
Yeah,
they
that's
blended
true.
in so much that like I just
Hmm.
I just could not tell.
Yep.
Whoop. Ah, ah. I don't
Hmm.
know if you heard that. The
The
yeah,
there's like
when
a.
you go onto
Hmm.
the little whip thing, it's like
Hmm.
oh my god, that was so many hearts. That was
Holy
just like a
crap!
1,000 hearts. It was like infinite hearts. You ass. You fucking ass bird.
Wow!
Why does
Wow!
every game have ass birds? I hate them so much.
Do you
Holy
think? Are you gonna
cow.
try to get those hearts? Do you think you can get them?
I don't know. I mean, I don't like I don't want to say that I don't know how useful they are because obviously we know what they're for,
Mm.
but
Yeah.
like I haven't really used.
Whoop.
I haven't really. I haven't really used them that much. So like,
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I need
Mm-hmm.
like 1,000 hearts, because that was a
Yeah,
lot of fucking hearts.
I know.
Like if each one was, I'm assuming probably 5. That was probably like what, like 40 or something. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Heck yeah, dude. I don't know. There's just something about that many hearts in one spot that I'm like, I gotta try to get him. I don't know why.
Yeah. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do.
Oh, you gotta hit the head. Or no, you're hitting it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, dude, it was 5 each.
Yeah, and I have no weapon to use them with. Perfect.
It will be worth it eventually, I'm sure.
Yeah, take that.
Damn birds.
Can I? Oh, I can. Heck yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's weird because like the music here is more like lo-fi music. It's very just like
Uh,
this calming, like do do do.
really?
Yeah, it's
That is weird,
yeah.
especially because, yeah, you have, like, these different things happening, like, this is, like, you would think time is running out or something.
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, now it's like intense, but like I don't.
Oh, okay, okay.
Fuck off.
Those are some good-looking dragon
Ooh,
heads, though.
ooh, it got slow just like the NES would.
They emulated all aspects of it.
They're like, no, we need it to be super slow in certain areas. It needs to be authentic.
Uh-huh.
But even then, like I got hit like what, 2, 3 times, and like
Mm-hmm.
I still
And you still
have
have more than half.
more than half my health. Like that
Yeah.
like
It's a
Castlevania
huge
1
difference.
would not have stood for that. Like no, you need to
No
take like
way.
half your health in one hit. We need
Mm-hmm.
this to be a difficult game.
Yeah.
You fuck.
Ouch. I like that skull that's, like, watching you. That was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, they had so many like little details like that to this game. Like I just love it. But I remember a lot of the later stages that are like some of my favorite stages.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if we'll get to them in this playthrough, but like I kind of hope we do because they're so fucking cool.
Wow. Excited.
But they're like later on, like inside the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Might be toward the end too. I'm not sure, but I don't know. We're plowing through this, so
Yeah,
ah,
man.
fucking thing. I always have to fucking jump. God damn it! Every time. Uh,
That was great. Oh, shoot.
but I don't know. Like I tried jumping because I was like, okay, I know those ones like will do that if you jump on them, but
Mm-hmm.
then how do you like?
Oh,
That's what I
weird.
tried doing, but it wouldn't let me jump. It was just like, nope,
Yeah.
you can't do that.
Maybe, is it possible that you're, like, too far on the edge or something? Or, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, fucking thing. Haha. No, you just gotta jump like immediately. Like you can't even land for a second. Like it has to be super
Wow.
quick.
Wow. Oh man, that skeleton was cool.
Yeah, we'll take the X. I fell and was like, oh shit, jump, jump, jump. No, no. Why is it doing this? Oh my god. This is
Wow, that's
bullshit.
intense.
Oh god. Oh, not again. No, get
Wow.
fucking thing.
Jeez.
Jesus. Oh. Uh-huh. Okay, what's this thing? Oh,
Nice. Oh
ew.
wow. Wow. Oh, that's a vampire skull.
Oh my god, cause like you hit it and things
Wow.
fall. You almost have
Hmm.
to. Okay. Huh. Oh, come on. Did you see that though? I fell and landed on the stairs.
Oh yeah.
Why? No! God damn it. Ah.
That's cool. But so in this game you can catch the stairs, so to speak.
Yes.
Nice.
Which, if you think about it, was I to cough in the middle of that? Like if you're going up a staircase and someone pushes you down, you don't just fall off the side, right?
Yeah.
Like you would fall on the staircase. So
Very true.
it's like why did any of that make sense before? Oh my god. No.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, I wonder if it was just like a limitation, like they were like it's too difficult to program it, or
ah.
would take too
Okay.
long, or too much memory, or who knows
Oh, come on.
what. That guy seems to take a lot of your hit points, but okay, like 2 at a time. Wow, but you
Which
got
is
him.
a lot better than like 4 at a time.
4,
Really? That
yeah.
was a mini boss?
Oh shit, dude, it's intense.
Oh god.
Wow, that's cool. I love it.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Wait, what?
Weird.
Did I
I
miss something?
don't know. Well, what did you think was going to happen?
Well, I thought. I mean, to be fair, I don't remember this stage exactly. I didn't even remember this happening at all. So like, this is
Oh wow.
new, but
Mm-hmm.
well, not new, but I just forgot this was a thing. But no, I
Mm-hmm.
thought you like I was thinking. Well, not that. Um,
Ouch. Hey, wait, your whip is different. When did it
yeah,
change?
cause I died, so I don't have any.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't have any power ups.
But I thought you started with the chain whip.
No. Uh.
Oh, okay. My bad. I don't know why I thought you started with it.
Yeah. But no, I thought like, or I was thinking that you jump through there to the left,
Yeah,
but that didn't work
but
out
then
so
you just
well.
die. Yeah.
So it's
Well,
like,
that's what I
oh,
was
okay.
assuming.
I
Yeah.
guess that.
You know, it's when you kill those Medusas, and same thing when you were um, doing the mini boss Medusa. The snakes remind me of ramen, like pieces of ramen, and I can't not think of that. Whoa, that's weird. That shadow around it makes it look strangely like it's growing or something, like it's some mold.
Yeah, it's like the wall is being punched out to grow a platform. Oh, this is what I was thinking of.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
Some 3D stuff going on.
Ah, shit. No, stop. Oh, I see. It disappears as it goes off the stage. Okay.
Man, it's so cool.
Hell yeah.
This I want more trippy stuff in horror movies, dude. Like, you don't get a lot of that stuff.
Mm-mm. Well, that's at least not the ones I've seen, but
Yeah, I don't understand why you don't see more of it. Like, just totally insane. Because, like, they're like, oh, can you believe how evil and crazy this is? And it's like, well,
oh
you
yeah.
didn't really
I mean,
show that to me. Like, you just made it gory
well,
or, like it gave me a jump scare. Like, show me something, like, really insane, you know?
yeah. I don't know. We've talked about that before a little bit, like um, some of the like horror movies and like how they portray certain things or whatnot, and like
Yeah.
I would almost kind of prefer like some of the scarier ones to me are like the psychological ones where it's like
Oh, yeah.
you you kind of get done watching it and you're like it's more like it could be real based on just like
Mm-hmm.
how like crazy it makes you feel kind of
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
um uh,
Or like it
what
leaves you
is
in that
this?
zone of like, yeah, like is this real? Is this like it's just
Oof.
but things that like play with it, like is it a psychological thing or something really happening? Stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, and playing really any of the I would say any of the probably from here on really of the Castlevania games, they do give it more of like the what I always think of as like the fuck is oh god.
Wow, this is cool. It looks like Donald Trump as
God
a golem.
dang it. Oh my god.
It's totally Donald Trump, dude.
Oh my god, why is this thing so difficult? Oh, you can't even hit those? Dang. Where do you
Wow.
start out now? Beginning of the area. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's not too bad. I mean, for that's about the same as other Castlevanias. Like um,
Mm-hmm.
you just started out at the beginning of that area.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to fight that stupid skull boss again, but that's not too
Mm,
entirely bad.
yeah, I
Um,
suppose. Yeah.
but uh, but no, I feel like I always felt like, especially like in the DS versions, where you just have like all these different areas. Like each area felt like a different thing. That almost felt like a carnival or like a fun house where it's just like these
Mm-hmm.
things when you think about a castle, you wouldn't think about it having like this huge like enormous like clock tower type thing. Like yeah, there's clocks or clock towers, but like ones that are like so intricately played out as was portrayed in these games is
Right.
like almost too fanciful. And then like
Mm-hmm.
there's areas like these like oh yeah, you can have like an alchemist slab or whatever. God damn these fucking things. But like they really play it up where it's like it's this huge area and there's all these things happening. Um
Mm-hmm. Yep.
like it's like it's too much and like every area is like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um and it's like, you know, almost every Castlevania has like this huge empty like silo type area within the castle, and it's like what castle has that? You know what I mean? Like it's there's so much like
Yeah.
nonsense areas that it almost feels
Mm-hmm.
like it should be fake because it's just like I don't know. It's just what the fuck? I hate that fucking
Wow.
skull.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, I was talking, but also like fuck that skull.
Hell yeah, dude. I agree.
uh,
Um, no, but I do think it would be neat to it actually takes it to that level, you know?
oh,
Like
I do agree, and not to
see
cut
like
you
an
off, but
actual Castlevania movie. Yeah.
well, yeah, 'cause they have the Castlevania anime, which I don't think we've really talked about too much.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Um, and like I don't, I think there's a number of seasons of it, I believe, and I don't think I've watched the newest season, or the newest. I should say I'm not sure if I've seen all of it. But I will say like what I've seen of it is actually really good. But they don't. It doesn't take place in the castle as much.
Oh,
Um,
it really interesting.
because they kind of like lead up to it. Um,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
yeah. So I don't know. Like, I I think if you're gonna do something where you have like these weird like areas like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you just have rooms that are just like completely rotating and whatever. Like you can
Mm-hmm.
have that. I think that's cool. But to portray it as like part of a castle is weird. Unless you're making it to where the castle is just like this like weird like acid trip, you know,
Mm-hmm.
fever
Well,
dream
that's
of a
yeah.
thing.
Well, but
But
that's the
then
thing, right? Because like
make it
he's
all
like
that
Dracula.
though.
Well, yeah. Well, fair enough. But I mean, like Dracula is messing with you the whole time, right? He's like messing with your head, but he's also like able to actually mess with the castle itself too, right? Like I don't know. I think it's a
Yeah.
really cool idea that I haven't really seen portrayed well in movies. I feel like.
Well, and I think that's to me, I think that's part of the reason for that is like it depends on how you story tell it.
Sure.
Because like I think it is a great storytelling like oh damn it fuck off um great storytelling feature to be like oh he you know they can mess with your head and you know you don't
Mm-hmm.
know if what you see is reality or not. um and I think that's a cool aspect, but
Mm-hmm.
like if you don't storytell it correctly or enough, then it just comes off as like, oh, is this just part of the castle?
Well,
And then like
true.
how does that make sense? You know?
Well, but
So
I don't think it. I don't think it necessarily needs to make that much sense. I just think that like it would be really cool if like Dracula had a power where he could, because it's his castle and it's like imbued with like, whatever his evil magic, um, that he can like uh, what's call it, like transmute it into different shapes and different things, and so like he can use the castle itself to attack the person who's coming in to kill him, right? And I just thought that that
oh
idea
god
was really
damn
cool.
it.
And I haven't seen anything that really played that up before, you know. Like obviously,
Yeah.
you know, you see like traps and things, and you see the psychological things. Like they try to do that in some movies, um,
Yeah.
where the evil thing is messing with you, right? Oh, it's bringing up old traumas and stuff. Whatever. Okay, but um, do you know you can do that too, right?
Mhm.
But actually like having a castle that can like morph with Dracula's will would be, I think, neat to see. I don't know, but yeah, you would
Yeah.
have to like really explain it and show it, you know.
Yeah, and it's like I think of well, cause the whole thing, right, is that like, oh, Dracula's back, and like his castle comes back. So you kind of almost inherently would think that like maybe the castle is part of him,
Yeah. Yeah.
and so you're like, okay, that's cool. But then for me, it sort of takes me out of it a little bit.
Or
When it's like you have these cool things happening, but it's just like, so is this just like how is that a part of the castle, you know?
mm-hmm.
um it kind of reminds me a little bit of like, I don't know if you ever seen the Stephen King movie or read the book. I think it's called Rose Red, I believe. um
Oh yeah, what there's the labyrinth, right?
yeah, it was like this like haunted house, and I don't remember like the exact story, but like it was like this haunted house, but it would like change change, like the rooms would change, and like all these things would
Mm-hmm.
change about it, and it
Yeah.
was like that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
How do you fucking even do this? I guess just fucking hit him, I don't know. um but but it's like, you that was part of the story, was just that like they kind of explained it, and it wasn't even like this
Mm-hmm.
super amazing explanation. It was just like, no, it's haunted or whatever, and the rooms change, that's it. And that's all you needed to know.
Yeah.
And then it
Mm-hmm.
was like, but that led to like these crazy like adventures, trying to, you know
Mm-hmm.
ghost hunt or whatever. I can't remember what they were doing in the
Yeah.
house, but just something little, so you knew like, oh shit, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Dracula can manipulate, you know everything about this castle, and make it whatever he
Yeah.
wants.
Well, I mean, I think it would be neat to see, like, first you see Dracula living in his castle a little bit, and he's just like stuff is shifting and moving just because it like, you know, it's helpful for him. Like, oh, he's like, I need to go to bed, and he's like walking, and like like the castle like it reconfigures itself so he can like go to bed or whatever, you know, and protect him. And I think like that would be
Yeah,
the easiest. You know, you don't have to. It doesn't take long. It takes like a minute, you know, and then we get it, you know.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
But yeah, and I guess there are definitely a lot of books that play with that. I just don't see it in movies as much.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Well, I can imagine it probably, at least, maybe not so much now, I guess, maybe, I'm not sure. But I can see it being like, you know, making it difficult to feel realistic while trying to make it so obviously fake, right?
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Um,
Hmm.
but uh, yeah.
Very true.
Um, and yeah, that last boss, I was gonna say something, but we're different topic. Um,
Hmm.
like, as the boss was getting weaker on health, it just became smaller and smaller because it's like a stone
Yeah.
creature. Like that,
Hmm.
like that's cool. Like,
Yeah. Super cool.
even though it sucked fighting it because you couldn't see where the fucking blocks are coming from. Um,
Hmm.
no, just like small neat effects like that is what like what makes me happy about this game. Like, they just kind
Yeah.
of, I don't know, like look at everything and say like, oh, this would make sense for
Hmm.
this. Um, Even though like
Yeah.
the
A lot
room
of
spinning didn't make
neat
sense.
little Fair enough. But a lot of neat little touches. Like they were like
Yeah.
trying to make it interesting, and everything is a little bit different. And
Yeah.
really like playing with what the new capabilities are, compared to NES.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And now we're in the castle. And now there's a different map.
Oh, whoa.
Doopa 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 doopa.
Wow. Yeah, the map got really detailed. Oh, you're gonna have to
Stage
battle a bat.
6. I think those come back, I think. Yep. Yeah, fucking.
Whoa. Is it supposed to be a rat? Or no, that's not.
I
It's like a
think it's
cat.
a I think it's a dog.
Oh, maybe a dog, yeah.
I think. Well, it's very reminiscent of like,
It runs like a dog.
was it the Panthers or something that were
Oh,
were
that's
in
right, yeah.
the first one? And there's always a stage that has like just bats and zombies,
Mm-hmm.
and then like, yeah, then add in the armored fucking bats. I swear to God, every game. And now the music is all like, oh shit, I forgot about this.
Whoa. Whoa, that's neat.
No, oof. Yeah, I forgot about this stage. Oh God.
It's so
That's
cool.
so cool though, yeah.
But it's difficult, but it's so cool.
Oof.
So, like, but not a lot of bad guys. Like, not a lot of enemies. So it does seem like it's generally easier than the previous games.
Yeah, it's yeah. Yeah. It has a weird, I'm not sure entirely what they were going for. Because like, yeah, the difficulty seems more of like, this might be bad to say, but it's like what you would get from like what do they call it? Oh God, what's the name for it? It's like like what Spider-Man was for the PS5. It was like, here's a game that we
Mm,
can show off what the
yeah.
PS5 can do,
Mm-hmm.
and all its capabilities. And so like there's a lot of, god damn it. I knew it
What?
was going to fall, but I was like, I'm just gonna walk forward. Um but it's
That's
like
great.
here's everything that we can do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really like parts of the game, like I will say before I get into like comments about it, like I love the Spider-Man game for the PS5. I think it's really cool because I'm a Spider-Man fan. But there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of parts of it that are like, you can tell they were like, the parts of the game were there just so they could like show off what the PS5 could do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um so I feel
Whoa.
like a lot of, oh, god dang it. Fucking so I
That was a
feel
neat
like,
effect, though.
oh for sure. And I feel like that's part of like what they were doing with this was
Right.
like, oh, we can, have you jump from chandelier to chandelier,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't want it to be super difficult because we're trying to show off
Yeah.
what we can do.
Or like we want maybe more people to try it or something. Like,
Yeah. Um, I want to say a benchmark, but that's not it. Um, but yeah, it's just that's kind of how I feel like this is, maybe. Like, hey, we have a new system.
mm-hmm.
Um, what the fuck?
Yeah, I wonder if there was a concerted effort with the Super Nintendo to be more for like children, right? Like,
Um, it would fucking bats. It wouldn't surprise me if the thought was, oh hey, Nintendo is popular in the US as well. Let's try to make it more like more for everybody.
yeah, broadly popular.
Yeah, because I mean that's kind of how Nintendo is kind of advertised, right? Like it's a
Oh
family
yeah,
system.
they've always kind of been that way.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, you know, that's
but it is,
good
but
for
there is a
them,
distinct, yeah, but there is a distinct. I love those butlers, like the flying butler. Like what the fuck?
they look like moving people, right? Like he ordered a moving
Oh,
service, but like he ended up just killing them, and now they're just stuck
yeah,
here. Anyway, you're
that's
saying.
hilarious. What was I saying?
Oh, I hate these fucking things.
Yeah,
Fuck.
but there is a distinct. I feel like
Fuck.
between from NES to Super NES, the a distinct difference in difficulty of a lot of games. Not all games, I'm sure, but a lot of them seem distinctly different for some reason. And I don't know. I mean, maybe part of it too is like with the Super Nintendo, you have more memory, so you can have more levels, and the game can be longer. So maybe you don't
Ow.
want to,
Fuck.
with NES, it was like, okay, this game isn't going to be that long, so we need to like jam it with a bunch of stuff because otherwise people will get bored playing it over and over again. Um,
I mean,
so maybe there's
I
that too. I don't know, but
my only counter to that would be like Super Mario Brothers, right?
hmm
Like there were quite a few levels.
okay, true,
And like
sure.
the levels themselves weren't necessarily like super packed with enemies.
hmm
But they presented like, you know, some kind of like jumping I don't want to say puzzles, but like, they made it difficult in other
hmm
ways. I just fucking
Yep.
uh,
Oh my
fuck you.
gosh, is it gonna come
Fuck
out or
you.
what? Oh, is that what it
It's just a fucking coffin by itself, but
does?
I didn't know when it was going to attack. Um
Right, no, I know. That was ridiculous.
fucking oh my god. Um but yeah, so I kind of almost think that like in Castlevania there were less, was I going up backwards?
Whoa. That's great. How'd you
Oh
do that?
god.
Whoa.
It's like you hold
You
like
got some moves, dude.
if you hold the opposite diagonals,
Oh, uh-huh.
like for that it's down and to the right, and for this one
Mm-hmm.
it's like for the opposite it's up and to the left.
Right.
Oh
Got
god.
it.
Yeah, but anyway, that's but yeah, I feel like there was less like other kind of puzzles in the game. Although they made jumping fucking terrible in that game. Um I don't know, I died quite a bit to the stairs, so one could
Mm-hmm.
argue. Um but yeah, I do see what you're saying, because like if you have less you don't have the ability to portray the levels in a way that you want to, or like that you're
Mm-hmm.
even able to,
Right.
then yeah, you would want to fill with more things,
Mm-hmm.
which then would be the enemies. Oh, fuck off. I knew that was gonna
Mm-hmm.
fucking happen,
Oh,
you
wow.
shit.
I didn't realize you were so low on... Damn.
Yeah. So it makes sense that like with the newer systems it's like, oh yeah, we can show the environment more. So there's less need to just fucking pack the enemies in here like sardines, although this feels a little packy. Um,
Yeah,
but
this one does, yeah. But
I don't know. I mean, it was never like in a way. There were only a few spots I remember in the original, or I guess really in all of them, where it felt like there were too many enemies, but it definitely
mm-hmm.
wasn't all the time.
Right.
Ugh. Why is it? Oh, I remember.
Whoa.
Because if it catches
Weird.
you, like if
Oh,
it puts its
okay.
hands on you, then like it'll like keep you there, and then that skeleton
Mm-hmm.
will attack.
Right,
That's kind of
right.
cool.
That is neat. Yeah, they like work together,
Yeah.
kind of.
But they didn't plan on me being human and having the ability to crawl.
Oh yeah.
Um
It's your innate humanity that makes you superior or something. That's like in the Green Lantern movie with Ryan Reynolds, where they're like, "Oh, it was your humanity that saved the day," when actually what it
ah
was that
shit.
he threw the bad guy into the sun, which is like, I don't know what that has to do with humanity, but okay. I guess
Yeah,
that's a thing we do
I
that
think the
other creatures can't do.
consensus. Yeah, I think the consensus is that that movie is just was just fucking terrible all around. Like
Yeah.
I will say like a lot of movies that like I'm not gonna say that I hated that movie, but
Mhm.
it wasn't. I can obviously see that it was not done very well. Um, but like it was still fun to like see that character come to life.
Yeah, if you're
Um,
familiar with Green Lantern, then yeah, I bet it was,
yeah,
better than nothing, maybe. Yeah.
yeah, but like I don't know, because I was just thinking this the other day because I watched the movie Venom, um which if you don't know is based on the Marvel uh you know Spider-Man villain,
Mm-hmm.
uh and oh, fuck off with no we're
Whoa.
I can't see you. I can't hit you if I can't see you. Stupid enemies. Um
Don't they know?
I know, how rude. But no, I watched that movie and I was like, okay, I really like what they how they portrayed, how do I say it without like, actually getting my point across? How they made Venom, like, graphically or whatever you want to say that. I thought
Hmm.
was really cool.
Oh,
Um
nice. Yeah,
and
I haven't
like
seen Venom yet.
they show like how they show like his fighting and how like how he's able to get around. I thought was really cool.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
But I hated the story. And what I don't I started thinking about this because I'm like, well, if you read comic books, then like you're familiar with how, like each writer is
Mm-hmm.
have they have their own story, and it's okay if
Yeah.
that story has, the characters have a different origin or they're portrayed differently. Like you just accept it
Mm-hmm.
because that's that writer's story they want to tell.
Yeah, it's their take on it.
Right. But when it comes to movies, I absolutely hate it. And I think it's because there's only going to be, for the most part, if you're lucky, one or two movies, right? So like
Mm-hmm.
I hate the idea that like you have one chance at making this movie and you're portraying the story in a way that like Oh, you stop right on top of me.
Oh my
Um,
god.
uh, so you have like one chance at portraying this story. I would
Yeah.
rather see the story that we're all familiar with come to life than
Mm-hmm.
for you to take on a different idea for the story and try to make it make sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's so tough. Yeah. How do you, because on the one hand, because there are a couple different competing things, right? One, you want to make something that is, because in comic books you can kind of do things differently when you're telling a story compared to in a movie, right? So
yeah.
you want to translate things to a movie, so it's going to be a little bit different anyway. But then on the other hand, you want to maybe give this the writer and directors, their own voice as well, right? So they're going to
Hmm.
tell, maybe they want to tell their own story, but at the same time, they need to think about how is this going to fit in with the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, right? So then they're also trying to plan that out, and then there's just the whole thing of like, well, who are we marketing this to? Can we get more people, interested in it, maybe than would necessarily be interested in Venom, right? Just if they already know Venom, hey, good idea. So like there are all these different like
Did it work though?
competing layers. Oh, it didn't.
No, it didn't. Because it's different for different buttons. Anyway, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry.
um, yeah. So yeah, I think with a movie, I think you end up getting like so many
Oh my
different
god.
layers of marketing and other things that it's like you get something that's like really
Fuck
dumbed
off.
down and simplified a lot of times. Unless you
Oh,
have
fuck.
someone like a Christopher Nolan who can come in and be like, I'm gonna put my imprint on this, and it's gonna be 3 movies and blah blah.
Well, so with the Venom ones, because I'm gonna try to get the story correct here, as far as
Mm,
like what happened with uh the companies. So Spider-Man 1 through 3 and Venom, I believe, was all Fox. I fucking died already. What the hell? Like that was so fucking quick.
what?
Was
How did that happen?
I don't fucking know. Was they were done by Fox. I don't know if it was like
Right.
Fox Interactive or Fox whatever the Fox studio was.
Mm-hmm.
So they were never part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh yeah, true. You're right.
So the Venom movie, what they ended up, so I don't know if you know, like, at least like the version that I know of the story is like, this
I know a little bit.
alien creature,
Mm-hmm.
kind of, uh
It's a symbiote.
yeah, found its way onto a shuttle that was returning to Earth, and um at least how it was portrayed in Spider-Man 3, um was like Spider-Man helped like save the shuttle from crashing or something like that. Um
Oh,
and the
okay.
symbiote like found him and like, like was absorbed by however you want to say it. So they
Oh, that's the
became
story.
they
Oh,
became
okay.
one. Well, then what
Mm-hmm.
happened was it also like makes you want to be evil or be like,
Be
do
like
evil,
it.
do bad things kind of thing.
Yeah.
Um and so he didn't like it even though it gave more
Mm-hmm.
power. So he got rid of it. And then
Uh.
because it was a part of Spider-Man, when the symbiote found Eddie Brock and joined
Mm-hmm.
with him, Eddie Brock also had Spider-Man's powers to be able to like crawl on
Oh,
walls
right.
and like the spider sense thing and the webbing and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
Oh,
why
that's
like
yeah. That
which is why like the symbol on his chest of Venom is like a spider as well.
right.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
so like that's kind of the story that I know it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but the Venom movie was like, oh, these are the symbiote is an alien species, which, yep,
Hmm.
that's
Okay,
good.
good so far.
Good so far. But it just gives, like, they portrayed, like, um which this part is kind of interesting. They portrayed, like, um the like his powers as just being like, oh yeah, he can crawl on walls because he's just so powerful that, like, it's kind of like the Hulk, like you're just punching holes into the
Oh,
wall kind of
right,
thing to
right, right,
climb it, which is fine. I'm
right.
like, that's kind of,
Hmm.
sure. And then, like, being able to, like, swing on things is kind of
Hmm.
the same because he's using the symbiote to, like, shoot itself out to the wall and then bring himself to it,
Right.
which that's how it is too. So it's like, okay, that's cool. But then the
Hmm.
story had nothing to do with Spider-Man at all.
Right.
And it was just like, oh, well, these are symbiotes that we've found on this crash, and then, like, other symbiotes came to, like, take that symbiote back.
Take their symbiotes back. Yeah.
And like, the symbiote named, like, his name is just Venom. Like,
Oh,
that's the
nice.
alien's name is Venom.
That's
And it's
stupid. I
like,
hate that. I hate
why
it when they do
would
that in movies.
yeah, it's like, why would an alien call himself Venom? I mean,
Hmm.
I guess you can be like, well, they can name whatever they want to, it's their name, like, sure, but, like,
Yeah.
it just sounds really stupid. Like
Yes.
the reason for that's just stupid. God
Oh.
fucking damn it.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. And then it was just like this whole, like, oh, this research facility is, using the symbiotes to, like, get rid of humans because they're imperfect and blah 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 blah. And it's like, so the whole, like, enemy was like another symbiote, which is fine. Oh, god damn it. Like, it went
Ah!
back. Like, it went
Yep.
back as
That's a hard one. It's
god
getting
damn it.
harder. It's getting
Yeah.
harder.
Yeah. Um oh man. I should probably end that session too, but um
Mm-hmm.
no, it's like the whole story was like, uh the battle between, like, the Venom and these, like, other symbiotes that want to just, like, control the world.
Hmm.
And, like, it all stemmed from this, like, research facility. And it's like,
Yep.
okay, but, like, the whole idea of, like, the symbiote wars and all that, like you could have had a different story and played that whole thing out into, like, other
Right.
movies. Instead, you're just like,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of reminds me of why I have a slight issue with X-Men 97. It's just like,
Yep.
you took, like,
Mm-hmm.
a really cool idea or story and you just, like, summed it
Mm-hmm.
up into one movie and said, yep, that's it.
Yep.
And it's like, cool, now you can't, like, it just lacks so much vision.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know, like, but like, I will say, even, like, the newer X-Men 97 episodes are actually,
Mm-hmm.
they're really good. Like, it's just that one storyline that I didn't really care for, but, like,
Right.
so
Okay.
far, like, I would still recommend it because it's like, I think, I don't want to say that they've gotten their, like, stride or whatever because it's only been a few more episodes, but it
Fair
is so
enough.
much
Mm-hmm.
better so far.
Okay.
Because they actually, like, take time to explain things and, progress the story as one, would
Mm-hmm.
expect. These fucking, it's all the
Dude.
fucking flying enemies.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Wow.
Fuck you.
Wow.
And this is gonna be the end of part one.
When Jaden is angry, that's when we stop. Oh,
It
sorry,
just
dude. That was rough.
happened. It just happened to correlate with when we should probably stop the episode. I think we actually
Well,
only
fair
been
enough.
over, but that's fine. Um, but
Eh,
yeah, join us for part two, where maybe, I mean, we got pretty far. We're already on level 7.
Hmm.
So maybe we'll finish the game next session. I don't know.
Wow.
But join us then for part 2. Bye.
Bye.